Alright, hey YouTube, Nate here. This is kind of a spur of the moment thing, so I have not had any chance to think any of these questions out, but I'm going to do a quick tech survey here. But before I get into that, I'd just like to say, hey, I haven't seen you guys in a while. Well, I haven't seen you. You haven't seen me in a while. I've been mega busy. Some of you may know I went to Mexico for a week. I got back from that, and it was already like a week before school, and I had so much stuff to get done. And then with that, and then school actually starting, I just have had no time to do any content on here, let alone update my Twitter or talk to you, any of you guys. So I apologize for that. I've been pretty busy, but here's a movie for you guys. Quick tech survey. This one is done by Harrison30. It's Harry's tech survey. So just get right into it because it's probably gonna take a while. Number one, what is the main OS you use? I use Mac OS 10. Simple as that. How many desktops do you own? I guess technically, my like house computer, my parents' computer downstairs is a PC desktop, and back here is my iMac. If you can see it, there we go. iMac. So never really use it, but I guess it counts. So that's two. And then how many laptops do I own? Just my MacBook, which I'm using right now. What is the highest spec system you currently use? It would be my MacBook, 2 gigahertz Intel Core Duo, not 2 Duo. So, what is the highest spec system you've ever used? Oh, probably a Mac Pro at the Apple Store is my best guess. So I don't even know what the specs were, but that would have to be it. Which piece of software do you run that is the most system hungry? Right now, I don't really run anything that's that system intensive. I mean, iMovie HD sometimes can be pretty intensive. Same with iShowU. Other than that, at this point, nothing really. I hopefully will be getting Final Cut Express this coming fall. I've wanted it for a long time, and I always say I'm gonna get it, and then I just kind of back out. But I really want it, so hopefully I'll be getting that soon. That should be pretty system intensive on my MacBook, since it's a little older, and running something like Final Cut Express should be a little, yeah. Oh well, I'll deal with it. Software used for photo editing. I use very little Photoshop. I do have it on my downstairs computer, the PC. I can do a little bit on it, not very much though. So I'm not a pro or anything. Next up, software you use for movie editing. Like I said, iMovie HD for now, but hopefully Final Cut Express soon. What is your current web browser? Safari. I like it. The only time I ever really use Firefox is for Ustream and for websites that aren't Safari supported, because they're usually Firefox supported too. So, is your current browser the best you've ever used? If not, which is? Yeah, I love Safari. I mean, other than when it crashes, it's just really reliable for the most part, and it's just fast and it gets the job done just great, and it's easy to use. So, other than the times where it does get a little buggy, which is, it doesn't happen too much. I know some people have it a lot worse. It just kind of depends, I guess. Mine seems to be working pretty good. Which do you prefer? Mac OS 10, MS Windows, Linux, Unix, and never even heard of this, BEOS, or any other. Mac OS 10 is where I'm at. I do have respect for Windows and Linux-based and Linux and Unix. Like, I've always wanted to use Ubuntu. I wanted to try it out, I just never got around to doing it. So maybe someday I'll try it. But I do have respect for Windows. A lot of people think I'm just some closed-minded fanboy. I do really have a lot of respect for Windows. I appreciate a lot what they've done for the computer world. I mean, it wouldn't be where it is without Windows. And there's some great software on Windows. Just for the most part, Windows XP treated me like crap, and for that's why I switched. But yeah, that's besides the point. So if you've used Windows before, which has been your favorite? Probably, XP. I mean, it did a lot more than 95 and 98, so even though XP was very loaded with viruses and problems, if you knew what you were doing, you could usually avoid most of them. So if you have used Macs before, which has been your favorite version? I'm liking Leopard. I mean, it's pretty much Tiger, just with a lot more extra features. So, although, like, seeing Tiger for the first time really was exciting, because Tiger really did update a lot compared to some of the other updates. Like, going from must have been panther to tiger, was a big jump then from, tiger to leopard, at least in my opinion. But, let's see here. Where am I? Do you have any tech-related qualifications? Does that mean job? I don't really. I mean, does that mean if I'm good at anything? Like, I can edit movies pretty good. I like to think I've used Final Cut before, and I can figure it out. I can use Sony Vegas and Adobe Premiere. I don't even know if I'm answering this question right. I know a little bit of HTML. I'm learning some more. I'm taking web design this year in school, so. Other than that, I mean, I just use computers, and for the most part, I think I'm pretty good at figuring out Mac OS X. I got the shortcuts down and stuff, so. Out of all the technology revolutionaries, who do you most think inspires you? Probably Steve Jobs. Oh, or Steve Wozniak, because I think Steve Jobs gets a lot more credit than he really deserves. It was Steve Wozniak who really designed the Apple 1 and 2 for that matter. Steve Jobs was just really the driving force behind it. He was just a really great businessman. But Steve Wozniak was the man who pretty much, sparked the flame. But I do love Steve Jobs. He's really good at business. He knows what he's doing, and he can just really give a good speech. And, yeah. Hold on, I'm going to quick drink here. If you could have any gadget in the world not yet invented to help you, what would it be, and what would it do for you? I can't think of anything. I don't know. I'd have a gadget that makes me a ham sandwich when I'm hungry, because I like ham sandwiches. Which search engine do you use? Google. The toolbar comes on Safari and it's convenient, and I use it. I don't have any problem with Yahoo or anything. It's just Google works. So, what is your favorite Apple product of all time? Oh, that is just a toughie. Apple really has a lot of great products, and to pick one, I honestly cannot do it. No idea. Oh, wow, I don't know if I'm going to get this survey done under 10 minutes. That sucks. Okay.